was just the time for me to move. My house was big. I had a big yard. I wasn't able to take care of it any longer like I should. There was no reason to stay in that big of a house, you know. It was just me. But, you know, the thought of moving, just seemed insurmountable. All that packing and what to do with everything in my house. I'd lived there for 62 years, and there was stuff. I'm not really a saver or one of these people that save everything they get their hands on, but you still, in 62 years, collect a lot of things that you don't think should be thrown away. The thought of going through, leaving that house and selling the house, finding an apartment to live, it just seemed too big of a mountain to climb. But then I heard about Catherine and Jody. And they came to my house. They told me, first of all, they were going to take the stress out, which is important to me. And the way they presented it, it seemed like all the stress would be taken out. I remember sitting there with tears in my eyes thinking they couldn't do that. But they did, and it was wonderful. They sorted my things. They saved the things I wanted to move. The stuff that I had that, you know, was just basically junk nobody would want. They had a dumpster out in front and they filled that up. And then the things that were good, they took to their store and sold for me. I had places that I liked to donate things, you know, like clothes and things like that. And they took them there. And they did that just extremely well. I couldn't believe that process. It was so good. And then, of course, when they brought the things here, all without any damage at all. Had no damage in this process. And then they unpacked things for me, beautifully unpacked, and put in places where I just couldn't believe. I haven't changed a thing. Even in my kitchen, I haven't changed a thing from where they unpacked and put things away. No, it was wonderful. They did exactly what they said they were going to do. I would sit in the chair perhaps and just point to things and say, this is what I want to do with this or that, and sellable things, and, you know, and they would take to their store. And got many a check from them for that, which is good. And then also they sold my house for me. I mean, that was one of the things I never got into moving before, was the sale of the house. That seemed to me like a big deal. Well, I had nothing to do with it, and they sold it quickly. And all of a sudden I was ready to move. My house was sold. It took less than a month after it was put on the market. And it was closed on July 1st, and I got my check on that day for the sale of the house. That's pretty speedy. I only have one son. That's my family. I mean, close family. And I know that he was relieved that it went so smoothly. Big responsibility for him, and he was relieved that it went so easily and so nicely and smoothly. And he's happy, I'm happy now. But they certainly will be recommended by me, and I think they'll be hearing a lot from my friends.